What's up everybody, Conger Live here, and breaking news has just been announced. A special hero economy event goes live in 2 days. Collect hero bits and heroes to earn points, climb the leaderboards, and unlock special rewards. First place winners will receive a 5-star April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars, April! This starts January 22nd, which is tomorrow. They only give us 1 day advance. And it ends on February 10th. That's like 19 days. This is the longest event I've ever heard of in this game. The leaderboards will contain 500 players gross, and to gain access to the event, you have to reach Adventure 13.1. Now, chances are you have to reach 13.1 today before it launches tomorrow, because they will already divide people into their groups. I don't think that if you make it to 13.1 after the event starts, that all of a sudden you'll get jumped into an event. So if you're not to 13.1 yet, get there today. Look how many people gave this a thumbs down. Okay? A lot of people, I think they know that people have been hoarding their bits for the new character, whether it be Samurai Leo or Savanti Romeri, that's going to be in the hero event later this season, if they decide to do that. Or maybe they're just giving us April this way, and the other two will both be tier box purchases. I don't know. But just like what I did with Snow Mikey, I'm going to wait to the last day, do the math, and see, can I earn April? Probably not at 5 stars. Can I get her at 4 stars? That's going to be my personal thing. What you guys do is up to you. I use April now at 3 stars. She's great. Is RENET better than April? I don't know. Do they work well together? Yeah, they kind of do. RENET likes people to be stunned. April also stuns, so they kind of like to hold hands. We're going to do some gameplay, so let's take a look at April and RENET working together. Let me know in the comments below, are you going to be going hard on this event, or are you just going to kick back and wait for the next character? Let me know in the comments. Alright, let's go see some RENET and April gameplay. Since I had already done my climb yesterday, I don't think that first video was very reflective, although because of where I'm at, and once again her being only 3-star, maybe she'll be effective, maybe she won't. So this is the exact same lineup I had when I lost last night against that Krang. Maybe when I get to that Krang node, if I move these guys around so they're not getting targeted by him, maybe that'll affect it. I also, if I use April and not Donnie, maybe I won't get the defense that I sometimes need. We'll see what happens here. So this time now, hopefully RENET will get her special off soon enough. Now, Mondo Gecko is one who might dash back and try and take one of these girls out. So there we go, there's some special. There she gave someone some defense and some will. So April is down. RENET still has half her life. And she did that fairly well. Ooh. Yeah, I think that without Donnie, I'm lacking that defense, even though she seems to be doing okay. Just not good enough work. Before, when I use Donnie, it's a breeze to get through this channel level. So I'm going to go ahead and put Donnie in instead of April, because Donnie technically is my strongest character right now because I have the best equipment on him. Beat that level with my main squad. I am going to try and use RENET again. This time I think I'm just going to replace April. I think even though I really like April, it's hard for me to decide who should I take out. Maybe I could take out Casey, because I think Donnie overall is really, really useful with that defense that he gives out, or Casey, yeah, he hits hard, but so does Shredder. So kind of depending on what you're up against, maybe you want a couple more hard hitters, maybe you want a couple more supports. Not quite sure, because if Casey was there instead of, say, April or RENET, Napoleon would probably be almost done by now. If that being said, if they were both hitting Napoleon. But watching what's happening right now, looks like she targeted with her special. RENET targeted Toka and did that little AoE thing there. She's got some interesting animations. It's not the easiest to follow, unfortunately, who she's targeting and where those animations are going. But we are going to get through this level right here. We did lose Donnie. But Shredder does damage, and then we have the extra stuns from RENET and April kind of working together here. Looks like we're probably going to get through this, although that Mona is holding on, and that Tempestra has not been touched yet. So as long as they keep Shredder alive, we're going to be able to go ahead and shred through these enemies. So this is nice. We finally get to see a win with RENET. Probably sometimes the enemies that she's up against is going to make a difference. So she just targeted April there, giving her the defense. So they're both full on defense. You can see, I don't know why she would target April with that, but hey, it works. And we're just going to keep on going. Hopefully we can keep getting wins this way. I don't have to back out. So it looks like the blaster action there. I think was it Zorax? Zorax blasted her down. She got melted really quickly. So hopefully April is able to stay alive and support these guys in this matchup here, and that we can still move past this node without having to switch characters in and out too much, because I want this video to be as short as possible. Just cut that video because I ended up having to watch an ad, and we lost that anyways. Went ahead and won it with my crowd, but then coming back in, of course, and trying out this matchup with RENET. Now, certain situations I am going to want that extra damage dealer, but certain situations I think I do want the extra support. Of course, I'd like to have some better gear on RENET, but I've got to work with what I got at the moment. The fact that she does stay back and she does support, like together, they are keeping Shredder alive right now, so he's able to cut through these guys pretty easily. Of course, the Rat King is one of the easiest ads to fight in Channel 6 right now, so this particular level, not a challenge at all, which is nice. So we get to see RENET do some of her things. And Donnie and Toka on the same tile, which shouldn't happen, but it did. So rocking and rolling. RENET's basic is about half as strong as April's, but she's also like 4,000 power less than her. Raphael dash into the back isn't too scary. But yeah, she just put the defense up on Toka, which is nice. The one thing about RENET is I don't think her special can target herself. It says target an ally. So if it came down to it, I don't know if there's like one-on-one kind of option. I don't know if she'd be able to give herself defense. That's something I'd like to see if it could happen, but I don't know how to manufacture that scenario without a lot of luck, so to speak. But even though we lost RENET, we're still going to move past this level because the team overall is fairly strong, in my opinion, from what we got going on here. Of course, I don't have access to Zorax, so Shredder is basically the next best thing now. Because even at 200 versus 225, he's been hitting harder than Casey. So I was thinking about throwing 3 levels a day into Shredder this week, but because of the people I'm matched up with in the Shard, it's like, do I even bother? Because I won't be able to get a high enough placement even if I spend all my ooze. So do I wait for the next ooze event? Speaking of events, I'm not sure if I'm going to use all my bits for the April event. I'm going to hold out to the end of the event, just like I did for Snow Mikey. I don't think I'll be able to get a first place as a light spender, basically only buying the season pass. But I hopefully will be able to get her at 4 stars. That's my goal. I don't even care if there's like a title attached. I don't even care about getting that title. All I care about is seeing if I can do the math and can I get her to 4 stars. Because having her at 3 stars now is great. She's awesome. But if I could move her up a star, make her more viable, that would be really awesome. 499 is actually really tough, even with the squad I use. I actually had to do that a couple times. So didn't want to bore you guys with those losses. But we do want to give you guys the chance to see as much gameplay as possible. Now in this situation, RENET outlived April. Kind of rare, I think, based on just kind of where they're at and basically how Zach targeted April there with his special. Hopefully we're still going to win this right here. She's definitely using her special on Toka. Most of the time it looks like she's going to auto-target the tank for her special, which is probably going to be the most useful anyways, being that where you're getting a lot of that defense output. So she still does work, mostly because I think the rest of my characters are doing the heavy lifting. So when you guys saw me got that level I got stuck at. So I think there's definitely some potential for RENET. She definitely has some potential. I'm still beating Channel 6 levels here in the 500s with her. We're going to keep going as long as we keep winning, which is great. So getting her to 4-star was probably going to be a big benefit to her once we get that. So that's going to be really nice. And then maybe the duplicates for the dimension level will be worth it. Obviously, like with any character, you want to put good gear on them. And maybe trying to fit in some of the stun slow teams. So like people who have Frosty, that'll definitely be a benefit to have Frosty as your tank in that team. Although if you have Frosty, you probably have a bunch of 5-star heroes, and then so RENET's not really going to fit in your lineup. Unfortunately, that's kind of like the sad truth about this with these season pass characters. So it would be nice. It's great that they're giving us an option to get a 5-star April, and April right now, as everybody knows, is probably one of the best characters in the game, if not the best, only because everyone has access to her. She's an early game character, and her support is unparalleled. The stun, the will, the defense, everything you want from a support character. So this is nice. All my characters survived. RENET definitely helping out a lot there. Feeling much better about her. Okay, we're up to 502. So we still got this level and the next level. I'm not even going to try 504. That's where I've been getting stuck for a long time. I guess maybe I'll try it once or twice with a slightly different lineup, but the way that Krang just melts my characters is just, I'm just like, what is happening here, kind of thing. So we'll see. I mean, she does reduce, RENET does reduce some will, so maybe if I can position her in a way that she can reduce the will of Krang so that he doesn't get that off so quickly, that would be nice. I definitely have a feeling that when I get her to 4-star, Casey will be coming out completely, because she actually is doing a great job of supporting my front line. I still like Donatello for the defense he gives, although he still dies pretty quickly even though he has the best gear. So if I had, say, Leonardo at 4-star, I'd probably use him instead of Donnie. Not quite sure. I mean, the defense that Donnie gives is still really nice. He doesn't give out the alertness like he used to, but the defense is still there. It's still great. So of course, any teams like that have a Mondo or maybe a Karai or a Lotus, someone that dashes in the back and also does a high amount of damage, that's going to be something to maybe avoid using her. We did lose April first again because she seemed to be the more lined up target for Mondo. But the nice thing is when he dashes, he's in for the second time he dashed over towards Donatello, and Shredder's just going to keep tearing him up. It looks like RENET's going to stay alive, and we're going to get through this level as well. So it looked like out of my 10 climbs, I think there was only 3 levels. I had to pull her back out and use my main squad. So overall, yeah, she's a good support. She's going to be very useful, especially to people who have 3-star teams or like a mix of 3-star, 4-star teams. So here's that that level with that Krang maybe I was thinking I need to take out Super Irma as fast as possible because her AoE is really nasty. But maybe I need to go and take Krang out really quickly because his laser is just so strong. Although Super Irma's, there it is. So he did not hit RENET with that laser this time. So that's pretty awesome. He only hit April. And RENET's going to give April the extra defense, but we are going to lose Toka, it looks like. Oh, we got some defense on him. So this might work out. Donnie doing the AoE on AoE. Oh, and there it is. Melted, melted, melted so fast. And the other team still has tons of defense. So I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board in this level, but we were able to do our climb with RENET, mostly. So there you have it, everybody. Some more accurate representation of RENET gameplay, and we looked at the upcoming April event. Go ahead and leave a comment down below with your thoughts on RENET and the April event. Thanks for watching, guys. I want to help you game smarter. So give us a like, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you don't already for more TMNT Mutant Madness content, and we'll see you in the next video.
Power!